What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Nikolai Espresso and welcome back to another video here today on the channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different, something I think will be cool to take a look at together. In this one, we're going to be taking a look at 5 secrets that you may or may not know within Black Ops 3. This being anything from Easter eggs to just some cool little trivia here within Black Ops 3. And some of these things I think are really cool. I'm really excited to share with you guys. So if you guys want to maybe see this turn into a series, feel free to let me know down there in the comment section down below. I can dig up some cool stuff in Black Ops 3, different Call of Duties, whatever it may be. But in this one, we're focusing once again on 5 things in Black Ops 3, 5 secrets, if you will. And with that said, let's just jump right into it. The first one we're going to be talking about in this one deals directly with the campaign, and actually it deals with some mission orders that make a hidden message. Each mission in the campaign would start with a little briefing that would showcase a little bit of the upcoming level, and in the bottom left of the screen was a protocol name included in every single briefing for every single mission. The protocols, if you look at them in order, are as follows: Oscar, Romeo, Whiskey, Echo, Alpha, Romeo, Echo, Tango, Alpha, Yankee, and Lima. Now, for those that are familiar with the NATO phonetic alphabet, that is used in standard militaries around the world, aviation, telecommunications, you name it. You know that the first letter of each designated word is the base, so Alpha is used in place of the letter A, Bravo is used in place of the letter B, Charlie in place of C, and so on and so forth. Well, with these mission protocols, you have the following designations: ORWEARETAYL, which, if repositioned, makes up We Are Taylor. This little Easter egg clears up the real reasoning behind the Black Ops 3 storyline, or may do so, but there's a split ideology over the real meaning, so it could mean one of two things. One side, it pertains to the idea that we play as Taylor and are not a different player that we think we are at all, but instead are Taylor this entire time, or on the other hand, it could simply refer to the detachment method, where when the player's DNI was purged, the mind of Taylor was fused with the player. So whichever it may be, it's got some cool intricate detail hidden in every bit of every campaign mission that makes out that message. Number 2 up on the list deals with a popular TV show, and this one comes specifically on the Man of War assault rifle. Now, I covered this one way back at the beginning of Black Ops 3 if I remember correctly, but always found this one very cool and not many people knew about it, and I think even today not many people know about it. But etched into the Man of War, which you can see if you go to the paint shop, there are the numbers 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, and 42. Now, of course, on the Man of War, it's all relatively all placed together, so you can't really derive the breaks unless you know what this is from or do a little bit of digging. Well, it turns out these numbers are from the popular TV show Lost. For those unsure about the show, it was a popular show from 2004 until its final air date in May of 2010, and it followed the survivors of a plane crash that was 1,000 miles off course and then landed on an island shrouded in mystery. If that sounds interesting to you, then you can definitely go check it out, and I certainly won't ruin the ending for you in the synopsis, but the numbers etched into the Man of War go deep into the lore of the show, deriving back to the final candidates to protect the heart of the island and being intertwined within the deeper universe lore that includes things like the Valenzetti equation, which was based upon the Princeton University's mathematician Enzo Valenzetti, and his prediction on when humanity would be extinguished, in a precise number of years even. So, once again, don't worry, that's actually all deep within the universe lore of Lost. It's not a real thing. But all in all, the numbers 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, and 42 were major and key components of the hit show Lost, and it was rather overlooked Easter egg within Black Ops 3, but was hidden in plain view essentially. But it's cool to see that kind of pop culture make its way over into the game, and in such a way that it did. So number 3 on the list here today deals with the map Stronghold, and as with a bunch of other maps within Black Ops 3, it holds a few showcases dedicated to the specialists. Another one that is worthy is the showcase on Gauntlet, in which players can see all 9 specialists plus an additional showcase that was scratched out and left blank on purpose so that players could await the arrival of Blackjack, the 10th specialist, the mercenary, whatever you want to call him. But Stronghold was the very first original showcase for specialists and was actually one of the earliest showcases for them. This little Easter egg and piece here actually pertains directly to the beta and the showcase seen on Stronghold at that point, but it had a different purifier in the showcase, and actually for a good reason. It's currently patched now, so if you take a look at it, you'll see a standard purifier, but back in the beta, you saw what was on screen right now, and this is actually the old purifier. Fire, the old flamethrower, and at the time, if you recall, there was no 9th specialist known, so this teased similarly to how Blackjack was teased. Once again, recalling the beta, there was only 8 specialists, and the final 9th one, Firebreak, was withheld from the game at that time. So it turns out this was the intended or initial Firebreak flamethrower, but was eventually replaced with the one that we have today, and I think that the one we have today is certainly a lot better looking. It's a lot more detailed, a lot more texturized, and looks a lot more badass. So that is the third one. Number 4, though, on the list actually deals once again with the topic of specialists, so let's stay on that here. Why not talk a little bit about what many theorized to be a hint towards the 10th specialist, but never actually turned out to be it. I'm talking about the 10th specialist, air quote on that, underneath the map Splash. Why it's there, however, we still have absolutely no idea, but underneath the map Splash from DLC 1, there is a random character model of the Warlord from the campaign. Now, the interesting part is that this was actually just the body. No head was attached to it at all, and while heavily armored, the model is just hanging out there doing absolutely nothing but serving as the standard character model. With no real purpose to being there, it's kind of odd to think about the reasoning as to why a random model is just hanging out underneath the multiplayer map. So we might never know the real reasoning, and that to me has always been super intriguing. Now, the 5th and final secret that I want to talk to you guys here about once again deals with the phonetic alphabet once again in the campaign. I think it's a nice way to round it out, seeing that we started with this as well, but this time it deals directly with one aspect of this game that many players criticize Black Ops 3 for, and that reasoning is that it did not nearly tie in with Black Ops 3, the original Black Ops, or the universe's early dealings in World at War at all. This is still very true and something that I won't deny, but there's actually a few spoken and written Easter eggs connecting them all, and while not dealing perhaps with the story arc of Black Ops 3 initially and tying them all together, at the beginning of the mission Life in the campaign, during the redacted rolling script, there is another code in the form of the phonetic alphabet. Now, while I won't read out the entirety to spare you 30 to 45 seconds of reading off spoken words for letters, when you put them all together, you get the message Dragovich, Kravchenko, Steiner, these men must die, referencing back to the original Black Ops in which Reznov says that fabled line during the mission Project Nova. But that is it. I thought that was something very cool, and I think the rest of these are pretty awesome as well. Some secrets that maybe a year later you did not know about even to this day, and if that's the case, hopefully you guys learned something cool here with this, but that's where we're gonna wrap it up. Love to hear your thoughts down there in the comment section down below. What do you guys think of this? Do you guys want to see a little bit more of a series here with us where we cover more secrets and little Easter eggs and things you might not have known about the game up until this point in time? Love to hear your thoughts down there in the comment section down below, and of course, which one was your favorite out of these 5? But thank you dudes so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like down below, and of course, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe to stay up to date with everything Black Ops 3, Modern Warfare Remastered, COD 2017, Infinite Warfare, all that good stuff. We got you covered here up on the channel. If you guys want to follow me over on Twitter, that is the best place to get connected with me here outside of YouTube. I practically live on Twitter, so if you guys want to strike up a conversation, ask me a question, whatever it may be, feel free to follow me. Link is down there in the description below. And finally, check out either of the 2 videos on screen right now. That'll take you to some more stuff that I think you guys definitely will enjoy. But thank you dudes so much for watching. Once again, my name is Nikolai Espresso. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Take care and peace.